Peace. Peace, love, and light. Healing through inspiration. How y'all doing? It's a great, grandiose day. Everything is great. It's amazing. Y'all see the face paint. It's a little smear. I think I might have, touched my face or something, whatnot like that. I'm not sweaty. It's the oil. It's the oil. I'm about skincare. Health coach most definitely. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I was explaining because I was Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Feathers up. Feathers up. We're not just talking, we're actually living it. You dig? Yeah. But I was explaining about the part two as far as like with the what do you call it? I was explaining about as far as with the face paint. Cause I just went to the store, and when I just went to the store, what the frick happened? I went to the store and I had to stop filming, because I was talking. And by the way, I was still went in there without no mask. And there was somebody else in there. The brother at the end, when I was talking about I like this lot, he ain't had no mask on either. So it's sad, like, and he had a big sign that said, "Yeah, you're required to wear a mask." Like, get your bitch ass out of my face, nigga. I don't even want to be there. I got some dry mango. I'm not even sure if I really wanted it like that, but whatever. About to boil some quinoa, so anyways. But yeah. Okay, and so yeah, as far as like the mask, I was explaining like this side right here is like, these are like the tears that do show, like, that do show what you can see. But as far as with this one, the blue right here on the blue, and it's got some sparkle, like sparkle in it. You know what I'm saying? In it, because it shows, it represents that, as far as like the tears that that couldn't be seen. And at the same time, it's like it still can be seen because it's coming from the third eye. We don't physically, what is known as physical, have a third eye. We have, so it's kind of like a sense thing. But it's like, it comes from, the stuff that I experienced. And like I was told I wasn't able to show and express my emotions and how I feel. And it's kind of one of the challenging aspects as far as that line that comes with a man is that shoot, boys too, it's like the only thing you could show is you only can laugh and you only could be angry. Other than that, those are the only two emotions you can have, really. You can't really able to express yourself in any other way. You can laugh and be angry. And it's kind of like, even one of the wrong things growing up with me is because as I was conditioned, I was raised, is that I thought being a man was being objectively angry when somebody said something. So you always getting ready to fight, getting ready to say, what, who said what, and it was rather unnecessary at the times, but a child is in a product of environment. And one of the things too, as far as this, when I just said that, it made me think to me getting angry as far as, well, my biological mother, she was abusive. It would be more easier to say as far as how she wasn't abusive, for me to go all the way in detail. Let me see. She was being psychologically abusive to me, and I remember she had her daughter was there, and she was being psychologically abusive to me. When she was being psychologically abusive to me, I got angry, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're so angry!" Like the abuser getting mad because of how you're acting to the abuse. Like someone setting you on fire and saying, "Oh my gosh, you're screaming! Oh my gosh, you're screaming really loud. I don't know why you're so angry." Like, but the thing is, with the fire, it's different. You can't see it. You can't what is known as physically see it, quote unquote physical. See it most of the time. A lot of people don't recognize the fire. They don't see it. They don't see it. So they end up saying things like, like that. But but her daughter was said, her daughter ended up saying that, well, he's a teenager. He's a hormonal teenager. Which was true. You got raging hormones in your teen, very young, and it's just a lot to deal with. So that's part of the reason. And just abusive parents that doesn't help too. And that wasn't my sister necessarily being half sister, being helpful, because she was abusive to me as well. She molested me most definitely when I was 5. You guys know, expressed about that, spoke about that. Mm-hmm. Part of, so this basically showcases the eye, shows that what I had to endure in order to overcome, and as far as obtain the knowledge that I gained today. Because best to believe I wasn't raised with it. I wasn't raised with it. I done lost a lot of what they call family from this. And personally, I can care less. Good. Be gone. I mean, great. I don't like to say the word good, because good is really another word for God. God, spelled backwards, is dog. It's between a religion. It's between a fight between good and evil. Good and evil. Take out the O off of good. You have God, and add a D with E or evil, and it's the devil. It's the same thing. It's a word play. It's to keep it. We are we talked about that in the Origins of Religion article. On healingthroughinspiration.com. But it should definitely showcases as far as what I've acquired. What I've acquired, what I had to endure. I see the strains on the eye. That's how you see the eye is buck. It's wide open. It's wide open. It's there. It's very open, very open, very open, and very seeing. And it was a lot of times growing up, I was being conditioned as far as not to trust my own intuition. That's what narcissistic abuse is. Not be able to trust your own intuition, because you think, man, but then you don't go with you don't go with you think you don't go with your gut. You have other people thinking for you. You have other people making decisions for you. Narcissists always trying to act like do more for you, and you don't own narcissists a single thing. You don't. I can care less what they say. You don't own narcissists a single thing. Dig? Because one of the things that run in my mind is that when my biological mother, she was narcissist, she works on the exterior and never on the interior, and ironically, she's a social worker. So yeah, had her own private practice. She be telling people that. So she would always buy her stuff clothes. Like, she had closets. She had a closet that was full of clothes, and had another closet that was supposed to be her husband's closet, but she put all her clothes in there. And then when she had clothes all in there, she put clothes in her other son's closet, and she had in there. It was just like 3 different closets. It's just buying clothes. It's like on a regular, she'd buy clothes. She get it from Macy's, stuff like that. She's like, I know how to shop. And let's just say she's out, because I think I even said it before when I was young. Like, well, you got so much clothes. Like, man, you got so much clothes. She's like, that's because I have to look good. I have to work on my appearance. I have to look good. Something like that, because I go out a lot. Or something like that. Yeah, some boy ass. But I mean, if you wanted to look good, why don't you try to lose weight? Why don't you do some type of skincare? If you want to look so-called good, why don't you want to wear the eyes that come out of the pupils that you were born with? Why are you wearing colored contacts? Huh? Why are you wearing a wig? Why are you wearing a weave? That doesn't look good. So you saying yourself does not look good is naturally what you are yourself? Is that what you're saying? You're wearing the strands of another species on your hair, because original inhabitants are the only one with hair. Anything other than that is fur. And I say this here. So So even that, speaking with hair, like this is why. By the way, I said I was gonna tell you about my hair, but I just learned how to box. I learned how to box braid before, so that's why y'all see me with this hairstyle. And when I was learning the box braid, um, I got it. I think I practiced it maybe about like a little more, like around 5 times or something. You know, and I got it, and I pretty much got it. And one of the things about it, you know, it's as far as I think it's how I did it. I was a little more surprised as far as how much of a tight braid it is for how much hair or surface area I was covering, and I was able to tie it up and then still able to stay in the thickness. So I think that really shows it's a tight niche, like dense braid, which is very cool. Very cool to find out. You know, you learn more about your hair, and I started doing it more. And I think I had some trouble in the back as far as being able to like do it. You know, braid. You know, what do they call it? I just said it. What type of braid? But you know, it's not French. What type of braid is it? Let me get some more water. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was braiding it, and then I noticed that it's because of how the pattern is. It was rather difficult in order to do it like in the back, like directly in the back. It was very difficult. Like it was like almost like it was flipped or something. I don't know. It just didn't make sense. So I think I was able to cornrow, or then like I able to change cornrow like 2, and I changed one that was cornrow 2, and like 1 to actually the braid, and the other one was I think it was like a cornrow, but I was just like, yeah, we can roll with it. I don't mind, because it's just like for growth purposes. It's a thing to know. And I think a lot of people think like, because I remember one time actually at my job at Starbucks, I had finger coils, or I think it was finger coils, or 2-strand twists, and I had my hair up. When I had my hair up, it was up, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and so it was a twist my up, and I think one of my coworkers said like, your hair's up like a crazy person. I'm like, what's up like a crazy person? Like, I don't know. She's like, I don't. She's like, you know, it's up, and I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know what the heck that was. Like, you know, granted, I think the girl was kind of kind, but she's like a kind person. But it was just like, what's up like about a crazy person? Because I got my hair up, like, you know what I'm saying? And granted, I guess for those who aren't necessarily kind about it, they think our hair is like crazy. We're scared to wear our hair up, you know? Scared, like our hair naturally defies gravity, what they call gravity. You know, with an afro. So I mean, does that make you crazy? Or maybe it's to the point where, as far as, that's why I keep telling, especially sisters, wear your afro. Like, it's the fact of the matter. There is power in it. There's a reason why by you growing an afro is deemed, just you growing your hair out is deemed as a rebellious act. No other species but you. There's power in that, and you're very connected to that. And there's a reason why there's an agenda in order to cut your hair, trim it, keep it low, do all this stuff in it. And that's why all these foreigners are really trying to get into the mix of it. You know, putting all these toxic chemicals in it, man. It's not okay. You know, the dyes, the harmful dyes and whatnot. And shoot, it's just not beneficial. I remember one time in nursing school, when I was in nursing school, I was at a clinical. And I was with a patient, and I walked into the room. She said, "Hey, I saw you over there." She said, "I saw your hair over there." She's like, "Yeah." I think she asked me something about my hair, like, what is I doing? She's like, "Yeah, I was looking at it." She said she worked down here. She's like a hairdresser, and she's living in a nursing home. And she said it, she said it looked kind of, I didn't want to say anything because you're over there. It looked kind of dry. I was like, what you mean? Like, well, it's dried. I put moisturizer and all this stuff. But the thing is, what I was using, it's not really moisturized. It's like, still a lot of stuff people get confused. Like, they put Vaseline, gasoline, and that's what I was doing. I was putting Blue Magic in it, and it has those contents in it. has those contents in it, and it's not, doesn't moisturize your hair. Vaseline doesn't moisturize your lips. Carmex doesn't moisturize your lips. It's like Vaseline, and that's another thing people don't think as far as why they put. That's why I say I'm a health coach now, because I was able to grow and learn about this. People don't think as far as what to put on their skin, what to put on their body. Put Vaseline. Why are we putting Vaseline on our skin? Vaseline, and we putting this on our skin. You can read on the back of it. It says it's highly flammable. Why are you putting something on you that's highly flammable? Put the answer down in the comments, cuz. And so I got my oils on my skin right now too. So yeah, it's looking great. But yeah, as I was saying, let me check this. But yeah, as far as with the hair, like, yeah, but it's like with the hair, it's kind of like, shoot, man. You know, I did it, and I was thinking like some people think like, oh, there's something wrong with your hair because you got it up or whatnot. Like our hair grows natural. Some people might think it's a crazy hairstyle, but it's like, it's not. Like you got to think as far as what your perception is on what is crazy. What is crazy? I think people's crazy is that eating a dead carcass. Eating a dead carcass, I think that's crazy. Some people like, yeah, they agree. But what is it when you eat a hamburger? What is it when you eat McDoubles? What is it then? When you eat a cheeseburger? Huh? What is it then? Because look, there's even been a lot of research that's shown and they put humans in there. Hit humans in there. There's eyeballs, filler meat, elbows, arms, penises, vaginas, testicles, breast, intestines. You don't know what the heck you're eating. You don't know. You don't know what they feeding you. You don't know what they feeding you. You don't know. And you eating that. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy in another form. I think it's crazy putting Vaseline on. I think it's crazy putting lipstick on. What sense does it make to put something on your lips you cannot consume? You cannot eat, I should say. Because you put it on your skin, you're consuming it, best to believe. Like I put oil on my skin. I didn't eat it. But I consuming it because my body is sponge, it's absorbing it. What sense does it make, yo? What sense does it make? I didn't, and I said cheeseburger and cheese. What sense does it make to eat mold? Cheese is mold. Cheese comes from milk too. Like, and milk is just pus and blood, a lot of it. And there's even urine in milk. Cow urine in milk. Like, milk does not give you strong bones. It does not. The biggest and strongest animals in the forest eats a diet primarily of plants, and that's the gorilla. I mean, shoot. I just don't know. I just don't know what y'all like on some real stuff, though. I gotta let me know. And I did it my hair like that, and I left it too, because I left it like this, because I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's run with it. That's the antennas. That's the way. It's the frequency. Our ancestors were hair up. So those who not recognize it, those who not in tune with it, bump them. I think a lot of people get hate because they can't really grow their hair. A lot of times we get so much hate about their hair. They be trying to take our hairstyles. Y'all know. I think I said something in this video. Let me know what y'all think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification. You guys want to sign up with a coaching session, you guys can send us an email at info@healingthroughinspiration.com with the subject coaching, or you can just DM us on Instagram at healingthroughinspiration. I don't know why you guys are following us there, because if you guys don't, we post daily on there as well as our YouTube channel. But you would know that because you hit the bell notification. Ding! And we got our original caps for sale. We have our American meaning shirts for sale. We got other American apparel like our Origines socks, Origines forwards on there. And we have a one-of-a-kind artwork on there. We even showed you how we crafted these things too. It's on our site. Make sure you guys check out the link below. And if you guys want to start a business and you don't know how, we got that link for you in the description box. Okay. Another thing too is Corona Proof Virus course down below. If it's still there for you guys. I want you guys to have a great one. Continue to create. Continue to fight. Continue to challenge yourself to be better. I'm saying that for all of us. And wear your feathers too. Wear your feathers. Oh! Wear your feathers and learn to laugh in life like that. Learn to laugh. Never go a day in life without laughing, alright? Peace, love, and light, y'all. Feathers.